Hi, everyone. Welcome again to Ivy English. I'm Bruce.
I'm Angela.
And I'm Wesley.
Today is March 2nd. This is the first time we three are together for you this month. And we usually start off, as we do today as well, with two short articles. I'll read the first article now, and when I'm finished, we go over that half article, if you like, sentence by sentence. When we finish, we then go on to the next article for the day. This short article is titled, Mattel Launches New Barbie Dolls Made from Recycled Plastic.
好，我们的中文标题是回收塑胶制成芭比，跟着芭比爱地球。
Okay, now get ready and listen carefully. Barbie is going green. Mattel, the company behind Barbie, has announced that it is doing its part to save the planet. By launching Barbie Loves the Ocean, Mattel is working towards its goal of having 100% recycled, recyclable, or bio-based plastic materials in all its products and packaging by 2030. Barbie Loves the Ocean is 3 dolls and a beach shack that are made from over 90% recycled plastic. Mattel is combining the color pink, most associated with Barbie, with the color green, which stands for protecting the planet. Also, a Barbie Vlogs episode will teach young fans how to take care of our planet. This way, kids will get educated on sustainable practices in an easily digestible way.
So if it's easily digestible, we can eat the dolls?
If you like plastic.
If you're a plastic digesting bacteria, I guess. I guess with this pink and green, the 80s color schemes really have come back.
What do you mean, 80 colors?
80s, like the 1980s. In the 1980s, when I was in grade school, pink and green was a thing.
So
now it's back.
OK, 好，所以这个有一点，这些颜色在80年代呢，曾经很受欢迎，现在好像又回归了。
Okay, so Barbie is going green. Going green is a term that means that they're becoming ecologically aware or doing something ecologically sustainable or potentially greenwashing, which is where you pretend you're being ecologically sustainable but aren't really. I think our Barbie is really going green and isn't just greenwashing, but it's just this one line.
好，所以呢，这句话就是 to go green 就是变得比较环保，好，或者是响应环保。好，所以第一句话很简单，就告诉各位，我们的这个芭比娃娃现在变得比较环保了。
Mattel, the company behind Barbie, has announced that it is doing its part to save the planet. A company named Mattel makes a lot of toys, and perhaps their most famous one is Barbie doll. They have announced, they've made it known that it wants to do its part, it wants to do its share to save the planet. And we find out how they do that in the rest of the article.
OK, 好，所以呢，我们看到他说这个 Mattel 这一家公司它是 behind， 就是它是 Barbie 背后的那家公司。换句话说，Barbie 是他们公司的产品。那他们宣布了，那各位可以注意到，这个公司在英文里面呢是把它视，尤其在美式英文是把它视为单数的，所以他们 has announced that， 他们宣布说 it is doing its part， to do its part 就是 to do its share， 也就是尽他们的一份力量。所以他们现在正在尽他们的一份力量来 save the planet， 来拯救地球。 The planet 指的就是地球。
By launching Barbie Loves the Ocean, Mattel is working toward its goal of having 100% recycled, recyclable, or bio-based plastic materials in all its products and packaging by 2030. Okay, so they're launching something. By launching, they mean start up and release. You launch products or you release books or you, I think, release movies. It means you make it available on the market. So they're making Barbie Loves the Ocean, this new series of toys, available on the market. And by doing this, they're working towards or moving towards their goal. So their goal is what? Having 100% either recycled or recyclable or bio-based plastic materials. Because everything Mattel does is plastic-based. They're a plastic toy company. So they're trying to make sure that the plastic they use is recycled. It has been used for something else, is being reused in their products, or that it is recyclable, meaning that their toys can be reused, or the materials in their toys can be reused. Or the third thing they're trying to include is bio-based plastic materials. There's another company, Lego, which is now moving towards also being bio-based. It means the plastics are not made from oil. They're made from sustainable sources, which I actually don't have on the tips of my fingers, but non-oil-based plastic materials. And they're trying to make sure that all of their products and packaging will be based on one of these three sources by 2030.
好，所以我们看到这个句子呢，他说 by launching， 好 ，launch to launch a product 就是推出一个产品的意思，所以 launch 就是推出，所以他们推出了 Barbie Loves the Ocean 这个产品。那 Mattel is working towards its goal 啊，他往他的目标又努力的前进了啊，叫做 working towards its goal。那 goal 这个 goal 是什么 goal 呢？是 goal of 它的目标是要有100%的 recycled 回收的。那 recyclable 是可以回收的啊。那刚刚这个 Angela 老师念到这个字的时候呢，他是强调，所以把那个 able 把它念得很强哈。但这个字通常它是重音在最前面的啊，所以因为
recyclable
recyclable 哈。但是有的时候为了要强调，把这字念得很清楚哈，会有的时候你可以自己强调一下那个 able 的声音啊。但是要注意这个字它平常的发音是 recyclable。好，所以呢，或者是 bio-based 就是生物为基底的啊，以生物为基底的。这样的一种 plastic materials 塑胶材料，在它所有的产品里面，还有在它的 packaging 是包装啊，所以他希望在2030年之前呢 ，by 就是在2030年之前，他能够把它所有的产品还有包装都用的都是这种回收的或者可回收的或者生物为基底的塑胶材料。那刚刚有提到，另外一家公司 Lego 啊，他们现在也是在做这样的事情。
Now let's look at our second and final paragraph. Barbie loves the ocean.And we capitalize this because it's the name of a product.
Or a series of products.
Right. This is a set, we say. It's 3 dolls and a beach shack.
It sounds like a great movie setup. 3 dolls and a beach shack. What happens? That's an interesting setup, yeah.
So the name of the product, Barbie Loves the Ocean.It has 3 dolls. It's not just one Barbie doll. It's 3 dolls and a beach shack. A shack is a very simple, I won't say home. It's a place to stay. If you have traveled overseas, Southeast Asia, South America, if you've been on a beach, you may have seen a very simple place where you can go inside and stay out of the sun or stay out of the rain.It's
a place you can change clothes with some privacy.
Yeah, if it's a crowded beach, yes, you will want that. You hope it has a door. But a shack is very, very simple and made of natural materials. Even this shack is made of more than 90% recycled plastic. So the whole set.Not just 1 or 2 or 3 Barbie dolls, but everything you buy, including the packaging, is supposed to be eco-friendly.
OK， 所以呢，这个系列产品啊，就芭比爱海洋这个产品呢，它是有这个3个娃娃，然后呢有一个 beach shack， 那 beach 是海滩，那 shack 是一个很简单的一个棚屋哈，就这样一个棚那个木棚啊、草棚等等的，好，所以这是一个海滩的棚屋，它还包括这个东西啊。那刚刚我们开玩笑说，这个听起来好像是个电影的一个某一种 setting 啊，3个娃娃啊，到了一个海边的棚屋啊，我们就会觉得会发生什么事情啊？那在这里呢，这个产品这个芭比爱海洋，它有3个娃娃，一个海边棚屋，那都是怎么做的呢？做的是它的材料是超过 90% 都是 recycled 啊，就是回收的 plastic 这个塑胶。
Now Mattel, the company, is combining the color pink, most associated with Barbie, If something is associated with something, it means that you normally see them together or you're used to seeing them together. And just about every package for every Barbie I've ever seen was pink. Actually, also kind of a very intense, more hot pink than pale pink. So this particular color of pink is associated with Barbie. Now, they're also combining the color green in this this set of toys' sort of marketing materials, and also its colorway. They're including the green because that stands for, that represents, or that shows us the concept of protecting the planet.
OK， 好，所以呢 ，Mattel 这家公司呢，它 combine 就是混合了，好，它结合了 the color pink 就是粉红色。那这个颜色呢是 most associated with Barbie。那 to be associated with 就是和什么什么有关联，好，就常常会一起出现，或者是你看到 A 就会想到 B， 这叫 associated。A is associated with B， 所以这个粉红色呢是最常跟 Barbie 联想在一起的。那另外呢，它把这个粉红色跟 the color green 跟绿色把它结合了。那绿色呢是 stands for 就是 represent 就代表了 protecting the planet 保护这个地球。
All right, let's continue. Also, Barbie Vlogs episode will teach young fans how to take care of our planet. So you get the shack, you get 3 dolls, and there's an episode, that means one part of a long program or one part of a series of things. Barbie will teach her fans, the kids, a lot of young girls really like to play with the Barbie dolls.
Also young boys, I might add. Not just young girls and young boys.
Okay. Wrong generation, I guess. Why do they have Barbie vlogs to her fans? Because they want the kids to see someone or something that they respect who's going to teach them how to be more eco-conscious.
There's actually a lot of media that are Barbie now. There's
Really?
Tons of Barbie movies. They don't go into the theaters. They just go straight to the fans. There's tons of Barbie movies. And I was skeptical at first when I saw them, but actually the Barbie movies take on really interesting social issues, and they take it on in a very thorough way. I'm actually very impressed with the Barbie media that I have seen. I don't see it myself. I see people talking about it on social media, and so the stuff I've seen through social media has been like, oh, wow, they're doing some good work. Yeah.
好，所以这个社交媒体上面呢，现在其实有很多影片，或者跟也许是一些不见得有影片，但是有些东西呢，它都会用 Barbie 这个娃娃用来宣导一些概念。那一开始 Angela 老师觉得怎么会用 Barbie， 但后来发现因为 Barbie 其实很多小孩子很喜欢，所以用这个 Barbie 来当媒体宣导一些正确的观念，这其实也是一个不错的主意。好，那在这里呢，我们是看到这个Barbie Vlogs 它这是一个节目的名称，所以它是斜体字。那它有一集 episode 有一集的节目叫做一个 episode， 那它会教导 young fans 就年轻的芭比娃娃的迷，那来教他们什么呢？ teach somebody how to do something， 好，那就是教这个人怎么做这件事情，那所以教他们如何能够照顾 take care of 照顾我们的星球，也就是照顾地球。
So this way, kids will get educated on sustainable practices in an easily digestible way. Sustainable practices, this is a big word that we hear all the time. Sustainable has so many meanings, but what we're meaning here is that it will sustain the life on our planet. It will allow us to keep living here. And practices is like how we run our business, how we run our lives. The things that we do living on this planet, what things will help life continue on this planet. That's what sustainable practices means. It's a very big idea. Like, how do we change how we're living in order to make sure that the planet keeps on living? And so teaching kids this very large concept, how do you do it in an easily digestible way? Digestible means you can literally take the nutrients in from your stomach. But in this case, they mean digesting a concept, and that means understanding a concept. So it's in an easily understood way.
好，所以这 digestible 本来是容易消化的意思。好，那他这里说把它做得非常的 easily digestible 或者 digestible 就是让它容易消化，也就是容易理解的意思中文也有这种说法，很容易消化的资讯表示很容易理解的资讯。所以这个句子他讲到说，你这样做的话呢，小孩他们会 get educated， 他们会得到一些教育。在哪方面的教育呢？用 on 表示有关于什么的教育。好，在哪方面他们会得到教育呢？他们会在这个 sustainable 就是具有永续性的可以永续的一些 practices 一些做法。所以怎么样所谓永续跟环保当然是有关系的。好，所以他们这样子就可以让小孩子受到一些教育，好，学到怎么样有一些永续的做法，而且是用一种很容易理解的方法让小孩子得到这样的教育。
Okay, now let's turn the page and take a look at our next short article. Researchers in the Netherlands developed virtually painless needle-free injections.
好，我们的中文标题是荷兰新科技无痛无针注射技术。
In the year 2021, people all over the world got the vaccine against COVID-19. However, many people are deathly afraid of needles, so they refuse to get any of the vaccines. In the Netherlands, a group of researchers has been working around the clock on virtually painless, needle-free injections. This can ease the fear of needles and help more people stay safe. A bubble gun uses lasers to push droplets through the outer layer of skin. This process does not cause pain because nerve endings are not touched. Also, the process is faster than a mosquito bite, and the skin does not get damaged. This invention can prevent contamination from dirty needles, reduce medical waste, and help more people get vaccinated.
Wow, this sounds great. I would rather get vaccinated like this. So in the year 2021, in our year, well, last year, people all over the world got the vaccine against COVID-19. If you get the vaccine, you get a shot. You have to be careful with this because lots of my students have been coming up and be like, I got shot. And I'm like, you did not because no bullet has entered your body. Get the shot means you get the vaccine.
好，所以要注意啊，这个你如果是这样 I got shot， 那这是你被枪击了哈。那你如果要说我有接种疫苗，你要讲 I got the shot， 加一个 the， 人家就知道OK， 你指的大概就是这个疫苗。
It's one of those cases where the makes all the difference in meaning.
好，所以要注意。那我们来看这个句子，好，他说在2021年呢 ，people all over the world， 全世界的人都 got the vaccine， 好，就有。这个 got 在这里是接种的意思，他接种了这个疫苗。那这个疫苗是干嘛呢？是 against， 它是用来对抗这 COVID-19 这样的一个疫苗。
However, many people are deathly afraid of needles. People tend to have a fear of something that maybe other people share, like a fear of spiders or snakes, or coming late to work, or there are many different kinds of fears, but needles, because they can hurt, many people are afraid. We say deathly afraid. We don't mean you'll die because the needle enters your body, but maybe they can't get to sleep at night if they know they have to get a shot the next day. So they refuse to get any of the vaccines. They weren't afraid of the medicine. They were afraid of the needle.OK，
好，那这里讲到说，但是呢，很多人 are deathly afraid of， 那大家可以学起来 ，deathly 这个字本来是跟死亡有关的，那它常常会跟 afraid 放在一起用，表示非常极端的意思，所以 are deathly afraid of 类似我们中文讲的怕死了，这蛮好玩的，大家可以学起来。那例如说我们讲这个房间一片死寂，你也可以用这个 deathly，the room was deathly quiet， 所以 deathly 在这里就是表示 extremely 的意思，所以学起来这个用法，然后呢。所以他们很怕这个，非常怕这个针，所以他们 refused to， 所以他们拒绝get any of the vaccines， 这些各种疫苗他们都通通拒绝接种。
In the Netherlands, a group of researchers has been working around the clock. That means they have been putting lots of overtime in. They've been working very hard on this. On what? On virtually painless, on nearly painless, needle-free injections without needles.
好，所以在荷兰呢，有一群研究人员，他们这个各位也注意到，他是这个用虽然是一群，但是呢，把它视为一个单位，所以他用 has 单数的动词。好，那 has been working， 他们一直很努力的是怎么样 ？Around the clock， 就是不停歇的，日以继夜的。好 ，throughout the entire 24 hours of the day， 好，或者 continuously。好，他们 work on something， 他们在研究什么呢？是 virtually painless。这个 virtually， 刚刚我们这个标题里面也有这个 virtually 在这里是 almost 的意思，是几乎不会痛的 virtually painless 的这种 needle free 没有针的 injections 注射。
This kind of injection can ease the fear of needles. If you ease something, you reduce it or relieve the fear and help more people stay safe because now they will get the vaccine.Without a needle, they're not afraid to get a vaccine.
好，所以这个可以 ease 在这里是减轻的意思。好，它可以减轻 the fear of， 减轻对于什么的恐惧啊？那对于什么的恐惧呢？它可以减轻对于 needles 对于针的恐惧，那就可以帮忙更多的人可以 stay safe， 可以保持安全，也就是他们接种了疫苗，那就可以保持安全了。
So a bubble gun, that's what this new thing is called.It uses lasers to push droplets, little tiny pieces of water, little tiny drops of water, through the outer layer of skin. So it pushes the water or medicine through the skin with lasers. And they call this bubble gun because that sounds cute and nice and easy.
Yeah, 很可爱 bubble gun, 泡泡枪。所以他用了一支泡泡枪。那这个泡泡枪它干嘛呢？它是 uses, 它使用 lasers.雷射来 push 来推这个推什么东西呢？推这个 droplets 就是小水滴，叫 droplets， 把这些小水滴呢把它推怎么样？让它穿过 through， 把这个小水滴推着穿过这个 the outer layer of skin， 就是皮肤的外层layer 就是一层一层 ，the outer layer 就是外层。
This process that is using the bubble gun.Does not cause pain because nerve endings are not touched. The bubble gun does not come into contact with the skin.
好，所以这个过程呢不会造成疼痛 cause pain 就是造成疼痛。为什么呢？因为 nerve endings 就是这个神经的末端那 ending 有加 s， 因为神经不会只有一个末端因为神经的末端呢 are not touched 没有被碰触到，所以就不会有痛感。
Also, the process is faster than a mosquito bite, and those suckers are fast, so that's really fast. However, if you start talking about mosquito bites, people are not going to want to get this done because we have negative associations. But anyways, the skin does not get damaged. There's no itching or red bump afterwards.
好。此外呢 the process is faster than 这个过程呢比什么快呢？比一个 mosquito bite 比蚊子咬你还要快那而且呢皮肤 does not 不会 get damaged 皮肤不会受到任何的伤害不会有洞。
This invention, the bubble gun, can prevent contamination from dirty needles because no needle is used. In some cases, people will reuse a needle. Very bad idea. Second, reduce medical waste. There aren't needles to throw away. You won't waste so much.And help more people get vaccinated because they won't be deathly afraid of a bubble gun.
好，那这个发明 this invention 可以 prevent 可以避免 contamination 就是污染。那避免来自于哪里的污染呢？来自于 dirty needles 来自于这些比较很脏的这个针头的污染所以可以避免针头的污染。那他们也可以 reduce 可以降低 medical waste。这个 waste 是废弃物的意思像我们讲说这个industrial waste 就是工业废弃物industrial 那家庭废弃物就是 household waste household household 所以这样的过程可以降低或者减少医疗废弃物，因为针头很多打完之后就要丢掉，那就是废弃物了。那第三点它可以帮忙更多的人 get vaccinated 接种疫苗，让更多的人可以接种疫苗。
Okay, that's it for today's program. We'll be back. We three will be back again tomorrow for a vocabulary test.
Yay!
Be sure to be here. Till then,
Bye-bye.